It's easy to overcomplicate the idea of something like moral philosophy, but I think David Deutsch simplified it quite well when he said moral philosophy is about solving the problem of what to do next. And when you think about morality through a framework of decisions, it becomes a lot easier to conceptualize because then you realize that you always have a morality and a moral framework, and you've always been operating by one. It's just however you make your decisions, whatever you choose to do. A lot of it might be based on feelings and instinct, and some of it might be based on habits you've built over the years. But that's basically it. And it also means that inaction has its own moral impact. Choosing to do nothing is itself a choice. And I think it makes morality and moral philosophy a lot more accessible because you realize you don't have to be a philosopher per se to simply question your decisions and try to make them better over time. And that by itself makes you more moral over time. And if you think about it, it's kind of easy to think that morality is there's this kind of Judeo-Christian view of it that has seeped through our culture that makes us think altruism and self-sacrifice are noble. Um, Losing something yourself to benefit others is a good thing. But I think really the best morality is win-win and benefits both you and others. And that's what a good job is. That's what a good family is. That's what a lot of good activities are. And I think that's what good business is. Good business benefits society as well as yourself. And ultimately, by serving yourself, you become a better person to then serve the world. So it's why I don't think donating to charity makes sense for most people. It makes much more sense to invest in yourself and the projects that you enjoy and developing something yourself, because then the thing that you create from that may is likely actually going to benefit the world significantly more than whatever donation you might make to some charity. Especially because it holds your character within it and it helps bring into fruition your own potential as a person. And ultimately, that's far more important for the world that everybody reaches their potential than almost anything else I can think of. The other problem is, of course, that many charities are mismanaged. A lot of the funds go towards marketing, staff costs, overhead, and a very small percentage of it actually gets to the final cause. And like the effective altruism movement has uncovered, a lot of charities do not pick their goals that well, right? So, like, if we take a scientific approach to picking our causes, you could actually see that, like, individual empowerment is a big one. If you get to work on the projects you believe in, build the things you want to be building, that's a huge boon for the world. So, don't underestimate yourself.